आप सर्जरी करोगे, पढ़ाई करके इमीडिएटली सर्जरी तो नहीं कर पाओगे.
Sure, sir, sure.
See, I would say fundamental analysis will more come in handy when you're an investor. As a trader, we are not trading every stock, right? We are trading stocks which are part of FNO segment. If a stock is part of the FNO segment, automatically the fundamentals are taken care of.
Okay, okay.
Because only stocks which are performing are included in the index or in the FNO segment.
So I can say my if I do my strike rate that is 40, but on a higher time I'm very much comfortable.
Yeah. So has this strike rate improved after joining the program?
Yeah, sir. The overall course is very good, sir. First of all, the way you teach is very easy. Only the challenge which I'm facing, like on a higher time frame, I'm not having the like patience to wait for the confirmation. Like as we take an example of Polpal, Asian
Yeah.
Paint, I'm waiting and I'm working on those things. So I want you.
Say a bit required only when you go against the trend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you
And
with the trend, not much of confirmation is.
yes, sir. But sir, we are facing little challenge on trend also on a higher time frame. Like on 75 minutes, the trend is different, and on a higher time frame, when we switch, so the trend is down. So there I'm facing a challenge actually.
No, so you don't need to look at trend on all the time frame.
But sir, we follow the parameter, right? On as a weekly income trader, we want the trade on daily to be changed, right?
Daily to be in your favor, yes.
Yeah. So on daily it's down, and on 75 minutes it's showing on up, right? The challenge which I'm facing over here.
No, so stick to your daily trend. As a swing trader, stick to the daily trend.
Okay, sir.
How have
Okay.
you been into trading and what's been your journey as a trader?
I'm very happy to meet you. That's why I've joined this course. No, you, my friend told me Mahesh sir is very good, and so I've watched your experience with the OTA, the way you teach is the same way you teach here also.
Okay.
More good you teach over here in a free way.
Yeah.
The extraordinary you teaches that achievement of the zone which the students were struggling. As my friend is also struggling, but he cleared the doubt by
Yeah.
achievement of the score. Previously, we used to take trade on those things that whatever the level we see, we take. But we make those changes and a huge improvement in our trading come.
Yeah.
And after that, it take a long time, sir. As I went through your journey, that
Yeah.
you also struggle for all those garbage which you are carrying that hurt us. So I remove all those garbage and stick to the demand supply strategy since last 2 years, and I'm getting a good result from this strategy.
Yeah. So for me, basically, it was like I had done all sorts of technical courses earlier.
Yeah, sir. I listened to that. One of my friend, Mohsin Khan. It's a
Yeah.
part when you had taken a session, no, sir, in the year 2017-18. That time you told that your journey in the
Yeah.
last hour of the session, you told that the journey of you carry like unwanted garbage. So I've
Yeah.
removed that. I focus on those things, and it's a good improvement in my thing.
So now it's for you last 2 years is what you have been trading or longer than that?
So I'm doing full time as a trading, and I'm also working on the forex market as well as.
Okay.
So it's a good thing. I can say my if I do my strike rate that is 40, but on a higher time I'm very much comfortable.
Yeah. So has this strike rate improved after joining the program?
The way you guys were teaching us that show the explosiveness, the main problem we face to find the zone, and
Yeah.
now we come up with those strategies and those tools. So that's good. But the old way which you guys teach us to mark the horizontal line, that help us now after spending time, we
Yeah.
comes to know what is the power of higher time frame. Ignore those 15 minutes and I've switched myself on a swing trade and monthly. So my profit is very good. I'm just driving my profit now.
Yeah. So
That's
as
the
it is,
thing.
I'm not much in favor of intraday trading. I always say focus more on swing and positional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I follow you sir specifically that
Yeah.
swing में उतना patience भी नहीं लगता और target हो जाते 1:10 1:5.
Yeah.
Personal trading, I just work on 3 base candle only, which should be a very narrow range and work on those. That's why I've come switch myself on 3 hours and 240 minutes. So I'm getting those zone, and last Q&A I've said that sir, can we merge those level and switch? You can mark below that and you can drive the trade. So that's the start implementation I've done from my side.
The basing candles have to be narrow. If the basing candles are narrow, then the zones really work well.
Yes, sir. And personally, I've worked this, sir, that I'm not like those kind of leg out, which having a week on more week, like 30% week, I ignore that leg out also. I need a clear 90 degree wick.
Ideally a full bodied candle.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm getting less trader, and I'm
But
planning to give you more trades in the
you will
coming
get
weeks.
more better probability trades. Rather, I would say in trading, less is better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, मतलब आप ज्यादा ट्रेड के पीछे भागोगे कोई फायदा नहीं है. So you have to find your good 4 5 opportunities. That's it.
The working on the base candle, that is the most important part. I've improved since last 1 year. I work on those base candles only, and I've got very good results, sir.
How is the indicator helping you? Is it helping you in any way?
Very much, sir. That keep this
Yeah, as it is,
SLN.
you are getting the alerts at the end of the day. The file is shared. So on that,
Yes,
you
sir.
have the ready list of stocks which
Yes,
are
sir.
there on 125.75.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah, so your 125 and 2 hour level will almost be the same.
Most probably, sir. And I'm doing a manual scanning. As you teach, the manual scanning is the best way. You miss lots of things. So what I do every day or every alternate day, I go through all the 200 stock list and do a manual things. That putting into the trade tag, trading view and doing this indicator and switch. But our eyes are mostly trade. This
Yeah.
indicator reduce my time, sir, as you said that
Yeah.
previously.
So basically, the way I use it also is at the end of the day, alerts are there. I know now 25, 30 stocks. So I don't need to look at all the stocks.
Right, sir.
So when I have a ready list of 25, I'll focus only on those 25, 30 stocks. And I will
Right,
not
sir.
look at 200. So save some time.
Basis. The trader were facing more problem on to create the psychology. So what my according to my trade plan, I've just focused with my 50,000 capital. I'm just focusing on 10% to 20% return on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
So on quarter, I'm very easily achieving 30 to 40% return.
Yeah.
So on a yearly basis, to 120 to 240, I am going. I've given my data with me.
So
So I
Abhay, the
achieve.
only thing over here is with a smaller capital, it's doable. The moment your capital increases,
Yes, sir.
so that is where the mindset becomes a challenge. Let's say
Yeah,
on a
right, sir.
50,000 capital, losing 1,000 rupees will not disturb you.
Right, sir.
But let's say you have a capital of, let's say, about 50 lakhs and you have to lose 1 lakh on a trade.
Right, sir.
Percentage terms may same, but then the mindset that time plays a very different role. So there you will have to maybe lesser your risk.
Okay.
So here 1 to 2% of capital easily you can take on any trade. As your
But
capital
sir,
slightly increases, maybe you go to 0.5% risk on a trade.
sure, sir. Sir, but if our psychology is very strong, if we are practicing this exercise in and day out, so it will not affect that much.
Still, monetary terms may it affects. Percentage terms, you're losing the same amount of money.
Okay, yes.
But monetary lost 1 lakh.
Right.
Build that mindset will take some time.
Okay.
Trading, let's say 5 lakhs, don't jump to 50 lakhs straight away.
Right.
So gradually, I would say 15-20% increase of capital on a periodic basis.
Yes, sir. I'm giving every quarter on quarter, I've checked my personal result that you told us you are the best mentor for yourself. So I'm checking myself how many trades I have taken and how much. And my calculation is very basic, sir, that I take 10 trade maximum. So 50% automatically came to me. That zone kharab bhi hai, so, but on the basis of all the parameters and the past experience, give me a good reward for that trade. So these are the things, and your knowledge help us overall from OTA guidelines to till here.
And so, Abid, in terms of returns, as you said, you're making that 10% per month.
Yes, sir, per month. And but I'm still a student. I need your guideline more and more to create my
So,
good psychology. Sir, that's what I told you. That can I use that technique on the? But it's working very nicely.
it will work really well. Forex,
Only-
commodities, Bitcoin.
Yes, sir.
It works much.
So the reward, as I'm doing options over here nowadays, there is no room for the option buyer. So I switched myself over there. But last 6 months, I've cracked the account and I'm getting good returns from there also. But now I'm implementing this strategy into that.
Okay.
And I want to show my overall data of 3 months to you on an Excel basis. That's what my dream. And I need your feedback on that. Where can I improve more? Sure, sir.
Yeah, and in terms of returns, it's good. 10% that you're doing is quite nice. Very good, I would say. Don't change it. Something that is working for you.
Yesterday, I'm going through that trailing stop loss graphic, which you the way the teams make it's very smooth, easy, and it's going to a subconscious mind actually how the trade is working and how the things will work. This improve.
काफी सारे graphical representations use किए हैं.
बहुत सारी चीजें सर, बहुत सारे extraordinances में achievement हुआ. I'm little facing that curve analysis. You said something.
But curve के लिए अगर आप absolutely fresh level ढूंढते हो,
जी सर.
तो आपको ट्रेड्स बहुत कम मिलेंगे.
Right sir.
Yeah, so that's why we have tweaked the rule. As long as the level is valid, don't ignore it. कर्व में सो कवर कीजिए.
Right sir.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm waiting. Should be a explosive candle and 3 base only. So the level of that zone is reduced. But you, as you said me that it should broken. That will be a good sign.
No, so I'm saying execution time frame पे you need a very explosive level. ठीक है.
Right.
But अगर आप कर्व मार्क कर रहे हो,
Right sir.
कर्व पर as per OTA you have to look at only a fresh level.
Right sir.
बट अगर आप वैसा देखोगे तो आपका ट्रेड इंटरप्रिटेशन ही गलत हो जाएगा.
नहीं sir. Curve analysis में tested curve fine. It will work right. For weekly we are marking a curve because it take months to break that level.
Yes.
So
I don't disregard the level. जब तक
Yeah.
लेवल टूटता नहीं है तब
Right
तक
sir.
वो मेरे लिए वैलिड है लेवल.
वैलिड है. ओके दैट पैरामीटर आई नीड टू फॉलो.
हाँ, for curve
कलर
analysis.
पूरे निकल जाए वहां के और फिर हम लोग उसको ड्राइव करेंगे.
नहीं तो आप देखो कई बार ऐसा होता है मंथली वीकली चार्ट्स पर यू गेट मल्टीपल रिएक्शंस फ्रॉम अ लेवल.
राइट सर.
Yeah. So execution time frame, yes, I don't deviate. Execution, I look at only a fresh level.
एक क्वेश्चन था कि प्राइस थोड़ा करीब आ रहा है जैसे ओटीए ने बताया था कि द प्राइस कम एंड इट went away, so we missed the entry. So as our instructor told that don't go for those trade. So what you will suggest me, ignore that trade or still consider that as a fresh level? Personally, my suggestion that I'm ignoring that trade. What I do at that time, where is my risk is of 500, I reduce that 250.
Method of entry. Set and forget लेने के बजाय उस लेवल पे confirmation ले लो.
I go for type 2 and I reduce my 250. That's my
Perfect.
personal plan for that, sir.
Yeah, perfect. So you just change your entry type. Don't take a set and forget. Take a type 2 level. Ignore मत करो.
Okay.
Yeah.
For higher time frame, for 15 minutes and 30, let's forget
पता
about
नहीं.
those.
5 मिनट 15 मिनट वो लेवल खत्म हो गए.
No, sir, I'm not looking on to that level. I'm purely a swing trader.
Yeah.
Sometime I take because, sir, I will ask you one question that about the intraday trade or the DIT trade. When the market is drastically falling like 2% or 0.5%, so on that day, as a psychology, we need to ignore those trades, right? Because the past data which I carry, whenever the market is falling and the 15 minutes level, it's like उड़ा देता है वो उसको सेल को. On a sideways trend also, the level is achieving a 12.5 score. But because of market condition on that day, the mindset of the FIs and DIs or the whatever the condition. So
generally on a intraday the momentum holds.
okay.
Intraday में क्या होता है कि one side momentum, if it is a downtrending market, generally it remains a downtrending day. That's why I said कि intraday don't focus much. Focus more on swing positional.
Right, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why I'm not a very big fan of trading those smaller time frame levels.
Right, sir. I know you very well. That's so I get a very good reward.
Yeah. So focus on one is narrow basing, explosive moves.
Sir, overall the journey it take minimum 2 years to find that zone and everything. Personally, I can say it's not a course. The course belongs to 13 hours, but the journey to be a trader it take 2 to 3 hours. What is your recommendation on that, sir? Your past history as a fresher, you.
No, so I would say journey, as you said, see, what I have seen is minimum time taken is 3 months.
Right, sir.
Yeah. So ऐसा नहीं है कि you finish that 12-hour course and you'll immediately pick it up. No, it doesn't happen that way. So people, I have seen 3 to 6 months may have got a good grip of it.
Put the normal level and then we switch to the level below level. वो swing से ही price उठता है. So these are the techniques.
See, any skill that you develop takes time. आप सर्जरी करोगे, पढ़ाई करके immediately सर्जरी तो नहीं कर पाओगे.
Sure, sir. Sure. That's what take a long time, sir. Actually.
But the reward is good now. Now what do you say? Once you have the skill, now sky is the limit.
Sir, I joined this course just to meet you personally and to talk with you and to share my doubts with you. That's it.
So basically, when you pay lakhs of rupees, then you feel it is value. आप छोटा amount देते हैं तो लगता नहीं है कि कुछ value.
Right, sir. Right, sir. I know very well, sir. Sir, make one course on option on to the forex also, no, sir. The same strategy works, so we know.
So forex के लिए actually you don't require a separate course because strategy तो आपको पता है. You have to just change the instrument.
Sir, what happening there? Every small pivot, every 1 or 3 minutes level, work over there. They make the hurdle. So little bit changes we need to make over there. That जैसे as you teaches that every supply zone should be get violated or should be tested. Then only the 15 minutes level will show और वहां पे वो एसएमसी वाला फंडा थोड़ा हो जाता सर, ये थोड़ा सा
That's why I
डिफरेंस हो
said
रहा।
कि फॉरेक्स के लिए इट इज मोर ऑफ योर मार्केट प्रैक्टिस दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड, कोर्स किसी को जरूरत नहीं है।
नहीं सर, योर गाइडलाइन इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट, कोर्स नहीं। द
हाँ।
साइकोलॉजी विच यू कैरी इज वेरी बिग सर, आई नो। योर गाइडलाइन फॉर अस टू मेक आर मेंटली प्रिपेयर, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट।
बेसिकली सी यू लर्न समथिंग हर किसी से, और मैं भी सीख के आया हूँ लोगों से, पीपल आई लर्न फ्रॉम।
Right, sir. Sir, I can say one thing, but I never forget wherever I learn, I always say my base study is demand and supply. On the basis of demand supply only I execute my trade. Otherwise, I will not ever execute any of my trade. The rule is very, very easy and user friendly for us.
True. Even today, I would still I would say I'm also a learner in the market. If there is something new which is I try to learn some new things, whether I can match it with supply demand. That is always my approach. Yeah, so that's what I mentioned in the course also. Key isolation, don't trade everything.
Okay.
If price is reacting to a good demand zone and you missed it at the demand zone,
Right. Okay.
your question was demand zone को hit करके आगे गया, you missed the trade,
Miss the
which
trade.
will give you an opportunity to join that move.
Right, sir. There are lots of, but you guys were really great, sir.
Yeah.
And the knowledge you carry, it's really awesome. And sir, I've come up one thing I want to share with you, like the consolidation part. Like last time, as we saw on a bank nifty, that's a consolidation. So do we need to wait one pivot to we get a breakout in a good way, and then we find the any of the zone, and then can we continue with the trade?
If price is stuck between two zones are close by, you're not going to get any good move till the time either of the zone breaks.
No, no. Till the time, if the market is working in a like
Range.
consolidated way, and it given one side move, it closed above one pivot, or it's violated any of the supply zone for daily or weekly, then we can get a level, right? But we may don't get the curve, so we consider that in the equilibrium part, and we can continue with the trade, right? Because what I'm doing a scanning part, sir, I can share with you that I'm focusing on those stocks which are fallen down like 30% or 35%, and they are in a consolidated phase, like Aarti Industry, sorry.
So all those
Aarti,
trades will be against the trend for you.
I'm waiting for the pro gap, that once the pro gap will take place, and then we can get a good zone as well as the level over there to take, and we can join for a long journey as a swing trade.
Those are trend reversal trade. This market condition, you are going to get more of that because the markets have corrected.
Right, sir.
But few months back, most of the trades were with the trend.
Right, sir.
So you have to respect market conditions. So at the moment, you'll find more of trend reversal. But once the trend establishes, then you get with the trend trade.
My side, sir.
And so, Abid, anything that you want to tell people, like about the program? Is it value for what you have, time that you have invested into this? What do you feel about the strategy on a whole?
Yeah, we mentioned on the website, my cousin, that the course is very good, and it's the way the money, it's very cheap you are taking. So it's nothing. The market, the people which they are charging and making cool to the people, they I will write a comment that people need to trust on you and give some time with you on the Q&A session, and they will automatically will become a trader if they follow the rules in a proper way on a higher time frame, not on the 15 minutes.
That's the whole idea, Abid, of coming up with the Q&A, because that's where the handholding will happen.
Have you ever work on that fundamental analysis? You purely work on this demand and supply, and that's it?
See, I would say fundamental analysis will more come in handy when you're an investor. As a trader, we are not trading every stock, right? We are trading stocks which are part of FNO segment.
Okay.
If a stock is part of the FNO segment, automatically the fundamentals are taken care of.
Okay. Okay.
Because only stocks which are performing are included in the index or in the FNO segment.
So now, sir, do I need to switch myself from big trade list to FNO list? Is it good?
I would say, yeah.
FNO big trade list.
Big trade list will have more than 500 stocks, right? How many are there?
Mostly 200 to 500 stock there are available in the big trade list.
So good. Big trade list was a list which was given by Sher Khan, where they used to give you more leverage.
Right, sir.
When is a broker giving you leverage? When the stock is highly traded. वो illiquid stock में आपको leverage नहीं देगा broker.
नहीं देगा.
तो automatically broker ने अपना due diligence कर दिया है उस stock पे. So your list is good enough. So fundamentals are taken care of.
Sir, and one thing is very much thankful to you that in a video I've observed that the calculator which you shown, right, the risk to reward as well as the how the fund to be get allocated, it helps a trader as well as for me it's very useful. that for swing trade you need a capital, and most of the people I personally recommend, they don't know how to calculate those risks as well as those the second parameter which you shown on the video, second part, like 13 to 14 minutes after onward. That is really a very good thing you explain, that ये वाले capital से जाना है और जो छोटा है उसको लेके चलना है. So the mindset is very clear that how we can take 1:5 and कितना capital लग रहा है. बिकॉज ये मिथ था कि कितना पैसा लग रहा है ये पता ही नहीं था, और ये शेयर खान में भी नहीं हो रहा था ट्रेड टाइगर में. बट दिस थिंग यू रियली वेरी मेक द थिंग्स वेरी इजी, द स्पेशल पार्ट ऑफ द कोर्स. प्लीज हाईलाइट दोस that risk to reward calculation part, sir. I hope you're catching that point. The second part really very good.
Ultimately, it's all about reward risk.
So for me personally, I can say it take for me one video to watch 3 days, because everywhere you explain very drastically in a good way and catching those points. Like watching movie, I watch these videos every day, and then I watch this, apply this thing on the trade. Still I'm working on my demand supply only in a very deep way, that ये level में ये problem है, ये leg का weak नीचे से है, so I ignore that leg. These are the small thing which we miss, and I'm improving those. Is it a good thing, sir?
No, it's very nice. So I would say stick to it. And as you're focused, you're not diverting everywhere. So you're trying to improve the existing thing. That is the very right approach.
That I
तो
can
बाकी लोग
say.
क्या करते हैं, डिमांड सप्लाई भी सीख लिया, देन फिर आरएसआई पे भी जाएंगे, मैकडी भी करेंगे, स्टोकेस्टिक भी सीखना है, देन यू आर ऑल ओवर द प्लेस, देन यू आर नॉट स्पेशलाइजिंग इन थिंग्स.
No, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not making all those khichadis. I'm purely a demand supply trader. If maybe a stock in concern, no problem. Let it come. I will get a good demand, and I will participate that rally. That's my simple rule base, as the rules which I follow from past experience, till from your side also.
So and then now you're trading forex also don't go down to very small time frames.
Sir, I stick myself to at least 1 hour, and on 15 minutes I take a look at the good zone. If I find a good zone, then I take only one trade in one session. And I'm facing a challenge now over there. I can share with you, sir, the time zones, because over there, as you may know, जापान अलग टाइम पे है, लंदन अलग है, एंड यूएस.
जनरल मूवमेंट आएगा लंदन एंड यूएस जब ओपन होगा.
हाँ सर आएगा, लेकिन आई एम अ ट्रेडर because of the mindset which I carry from OTA and you under your guidelines. It's that जब सब कुछ खत्म होगा, मार्केट रिड्यूस करेगा अपनी वोलेटिलिटी, देन द प्रोफेशनल जंप इनटू द मार्केट, और वो रिदम में चल रहा है. सो ज्वाइन दैट टाइम. सो आई ट्रेड आफ्टर 10 o'clock. I observe, monitor the things, let the market get settled down, and then I take my trade. Within 1.5 hours, the trade give me a target 1:2, and I close my system straight away. That's my plan.
Yeah, so I would say 1:2. Don't exit everything.
So the rule which I'm following, like I practice myself very much. I'm a good trader in options also, sir.
So no, my recommendation to you there is split your trade into two. Let's say आपको 2 मिनी लॉट लेना है, ठीक है, मिनी लॉट को you go for a higher target. You'll see that some trades will give you much higher.
Sir, no, sir, they are not giving lot. There are very much flexibility. वहाँ पे कैसे सर 0.1, 0.2 आप कितना भी लॉट लो.
वो बोल रहा हूँ सर, आपका पोजीशन आपने कैलकुलेट किया, आपको 0.2 आता है, ठीक है,
राइट सर.
You have done as per कि मुझे इतना डॉलर रिस्क लेना है, I'm getting 0.2
The strategy which you teach us in the old syllabus, that एक को 1:2 पे बुक किया, and from that I bring my SL to cost and the
then trail for higher targets. You will see that some trades will give you 5:1, 6:1, and अपनी महीने में अगर 3 या 4 भी ट्रेड पकड़ लिए ना 5:1, 6:1, just see what change is going to come to your account.
Yes sir, definitely. ये रहेंगे सर, स्टेबल रहेंगे कि लॉसेस हुए तो भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. That 6 trade got stopped out, but the ratio which we carry, it's 1:7, 1:5. That is the agenda for that.
When जो stop out हुआ उसमें से एनालाइज करना है कि did I follow my rule or didn't follow my rule.
तो सर स्टॉप आउट होने के बाद तो और देखते कि गलती कहाँ हुई थी, एचटीएफ में क्या हो रहा था. स्ट्रेट अवे आई स्विच माय सेल्फ टू द एचटीएफ.
If you have not followed your rule, then you need to get worked up. If you have followed your rule, nothing to do. It's part of trading.
So no, every trade which I do, I start with the HTF, like from daily 4 hours.
ट्रेड लेने के पहले आपको सारा एनालिसिस करके रेडी रखना है.
हाँ सर, पूरा वैसे ही एज पर द रूल विच टॉप डाउन अप्रोच एंड बॉटम.
वो करने के बाद ही ट्रेड लेना है आपको। ऐसा नहीं है कि
या
ट्रेड लेने के बाद आप अप्रोच कर रहे हो कि ऊपर क्या हुआ था, वो नहीं
no,
देखना।
no, no, sir. No, no, no. The rule which you teach us right now, the anticipatory trend and what is the trend when the price is landing, that is the conception which we are facing a challenge, a huge challenge in the OTA syllabus, sir. That the trend आ रहा है लेकिन ट्रेड सीधा स्टॉप लॉस हो रहा है। बहुत सारी चीजें में ये चेंजेस हुए सर। देन व्हेन आई वॉच दिस वीडियो इट्स ऑटोमेटिकली दैट एंड माइंड में वो आ रहा था सर कि ये चीजें हो रही है, instructor bata nahi pa raha, maybe the guideline or whatever, but that the changes we make from our side also. But the way now I went through the video, it's in the graphical presentation altogether clear, and the same thing I apply over there, like
Okay.
impactful move ही मैं ले रहा हूँ सर, उसके पहले कोई चीज नहीं कर रहा हूँ। और सर वी आर फेसिंग अ चैलेंज, ये कैसे कंट्रोल करें, लाइक वेटिंग फॉर 1 hour कैंडल टू क्लोज और 15 minutes टू क्लोज, व्हाट आर द rules we need to follow this in a psychological base? That's the challenge which we face. Like ट्रेड आया है, टाइप 2 एंट्री हो रही है या टाइप 1 भी है, बट समटाइम कंडीशंस आर नॉट सूटिंग, मार्केट इज ड्रास्टिकली फॉलिंग, बट लेवल अच्छा है और 15 मिनट्स स्क्रीन के सामने बैठना एक ट्रेडर को चैलेंज है। सो आई नीड सम,
Ideally, see, set your timer and move out.
दैट्स इट।
टाइमर सेट, स्क्रीन के सामने बैठे रहोगे तो यू विल गेट टेम्पटेड टू डू थिंग्स दैट यू नॉट सपोज टू डू।
राइट, या यस सर।
तो आइडियली यू नो कि आई हैव टू कम बैक आफ्टर द कैंडल इज क्लोज्ड ऑफ द स्क्रीन।
श्योर
कम
सर,
बैक आफ्टर द टाइमर एंड चेक क्या हुआ है।
ये यस सर, आई विल फॉलो दिस रूल।
Yeah, otherwise what will happen is you will tend to make hasty decision। कैंडल क्लोज होने के पहले आप एंटर कर जाओगे उसमें। सो फोकस जितना चाहिए उतना ही रखिए। सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ द स्क्रीन इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड एज अ ट्रेडर, बट लॉट ऑफ पीपल थिंक कि मुझे पूरा दिन स्क्रीन के सामने बैठे रहना है। यू आर वेस्टिंग योर टाइम।
सर रेडी विद माय वॉच लिस्ट, बस मैं उतने ही स्टॉक मॉनिटर करता हूँ। आई एम नॉट मॉनिटरिंग ऑल द 100 and 200, जस्ट लिमिटेड स्टॉक,
नहीं, आपको अगर
30।
4 या 5 ट्रेड लेने हैं तो व्हाई डू यू नीड टू लुक एट 500 स्टॉक्स
या सीरियसली,
when you know I would take only 4 trades? So why I have to look at 500? कम stocks देखो, easier for you. Same stocks if you keep monitoring, right? उसका movement समझ में आने लगता है आपको।
सर यही फर्क हुआ हम लोग को ओटीए से और आप लोगों के मेंटरशिप में।
It's all about trading has to be boring. It has to be a disciplined approach. ऐसे
डिसिप्लिन,
मैकेनिकल ये ट्रेड प्लान है, यही फॉलो करना है, दैट्स इट।
यस सर, डेफिनेटली यही चीजें मैंने फॉलो की सर, टोटली रूल बेस्ड। हाउ मच टाइम यू रिक्वायर टू बी अ प्रोफेशनल ट्रेडर व्हेन यू आर यंग?
I took I would say first 3 years was a struggle for me।
सीखने में ही गया ना सर।
2008 से लेके 2011 was a period of struggle। There were times where I was thinking I should quit trading कि ये मुझे नहीं करना है, it's not my cup of tea।
सर वन पर्सनल क्वेश्चन आई कैन से, माय फ्रेंड नेबर्स वर सेइंग दैट तू पैसा मार्केट में डालता नहीं है, तो आई सेड माय पर्सनल साइकोलॉजी से पैसा डालने का टाइम होता है और स्टेप बाय स्टेप उसको इंक्रीज करना होता है। सेविंग फंड इनटू योर अकाउंट रियली चैलेंज।
So I would say, my recommendation to you, have two different accounts. One is your trading account and one is your account with investments.
राइट सर।
So market में ऐसे मौके मिलेंगे which are investment opportunities।
बोलो सर वैसे नहीं, बोलो क्या बोलते हैं तू, लाइक if the counter comes to a trader, right, as you may also इतना पैसा नहीं कमाता, I know what I'm earning, I never show to anybody rather than like you are my rule to explain, show you all the things
So they are
because
thinking
you understand my psychology।
you're not trading enough, that's what they're saying।
या सर नहीं नहीं, तेरा इतना कुछ नहीं होता है, आई नो व्हाट आई एम अर्निंग एंड आई कैन शो लाइक अ पर्सन हु आर लाइक नो मी व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, हु आर रेडी टू लिसन मी, बिकॉज ये टाइम बाद साइकोलॉजी चेंज होती है सर, सब पागल बोलते हैं मुझे।
As a trader, if you are making 10% every month, what more do you want? You are making 120% a year, doubling your money in a year, no?
ये यस सर, आई नो वेरी वेल, बट पीपल
हाँ।
से यार तू कुछ नहीं है, मैं ये कहता हूँ मेरा धंधे से बड़ा कोई धंधा नहीं है, तुम लोग पागल हो, कोई
नहीं,
कंपनी
people
10% नहीं करती है।
they think that as a trader आपको दिन में 10-10 ट्रेड लेने हैं।
राइट सर।
So ideally, the best thing is not to discuss with your friends at all।
नेवर सर, आई वर्किंग ऑन दिस कि कोई ट्रेडर सामने लेके भी आ रहा है ना मोबाइल, या आई सेड आई डोंट हैव अ टाइम, प्लीज
नहीं,
गो अवे।
डिस्कस विद फेलो ट्रेडर्स हु आर फॉलोइंग द सेम स्ट्रेटजी।
राइट,
अगर आपको पता है कि कोई फ्रेंड्स है वो आर डूइंग द सेम स्ट्रेटजी, देन इट मेक्स सेंस डिस्कसिंग। बट अदरवाइज समवन इज डूइंग समथिंग एल्स, नो पॉइंट डिस्कसिंग दिस।
there are friends who are since 5 years back they are following the same, but they are not come up with the psychology, still the same mistake they are doing, and to come up with this thing it really take a challenge। I punish myself कि ट्रेड नहीं करना है आज, जब अगर मेरे 3 लॉसेस कंसिस्टेंट हुए, ये द रूल
यू नीड टू हैव अ डेली लॉस लिमिट।
डेली
कोर्ट
लॉस
ने
लिमिट।
क्लियरली बताया कि आपका डेली लॉस लिमिट हिट हो गया आपका, तो बंद कर दो। ट्रेड्स डोंट डिस्कस, इवन योर लूजिंग ट्रेड्स डोंट डिस्कस। जनरल
सर
टेंडेंसी ऑफ अ ट्रेडर इज द डे इफ यू हैव अ गुड विनिंग डे, लॉट ऑफ पीपल गो एंड बोस्ट, आज मैंने इतना कमाया उतना कमाया, बट अवॉइड डूइंग दैट। आपने कमाया, कोई खुश नहीं है आपके लिए।
उससे मार्केट ऊपर जा रहा है, मैंने कहा तभी पैसा बना, नीचे गया तो भी बना मेरे लिए, कुछ दुख की बात नहीं है।
So don't get into that trap. Don't discuss. Stick to what you're doing. Yes, in the Q&A sessions, in mentoring sessions, that's where you need to discuss कि क्या करना है।
सर मैंने एक चीज सीखी, मार्केट इज डे टू डे लाइफ, कुछ अलग है ही नहीं, वो इतना इजी एंड वन ऑफ द इजीएस्ट बिजनेस दैट नीड नो ब्रेनर एंड ऑफ द डे, आई कैन से। व्हाट
Sure.
इज योर व्यू ऑन दैट? यू आर मोर एक्सपीरियंस टू मी।
No, so I'm saying it is giving you a lot of freedom of time.
रियली
बेसिकली आपके पास कौन सा बिजनेस ऐसा है जो आप कंप्यूटर लेके बैठ के by spending just couple of hours a day you can make money.
रियली सर, इट्स लाइक समंदर ऑफ पैसे का।
Yeah.
हर्षद मेहता स्कैम में बोला ना, पैसे का समंदर। एंड आई एम रियली वेरी हैप्पी विद दिस, आई एंटर इनटू दिस मार्केट, आई एम एंजॉयिंग दिस मार्केट। पहले एक स्ट्रेस था सर 2017 तक, बट वो स्ट्रेस बाद में एकदम रिड्यूस हुआ।
Okay.
by practicing those things again and again, 1:2 से मैं स्टार्ट किया। आई टेक वेरी गुड ट्रेड्स, बट रिड्यूस बहुत हुआ। एंड जब भी मैं स्ट्रेस में जाता हूँ सर, तो आई पर्सनली से कि लाइक ये अप एंड डाउन है और ये रिड्यूस हो गया, ऑन अ हायर टाइम फ्रेम, आई एम वेरी गुड प्रॉफिटेबल
No,
पर्सन।
so your evaluation has not to be done immediately after few trades. After a sufficient sample size, you evaluate. 25 ट्रेड लिए थे, 25 ट्रेड का आउटकम क्या आया है? But you will see on a larger sample size, always your outcome will be good.
राइट सर।
But there can be a losing streak and there can be a winning streak also. So both are part of trading. ऐसा होता है, मेरे साथ भी होता है कि 4-5 ट्रेड एक साथ स्टॉप आउट हो जाते हैं। बट ऐसे भी टाइम आते हैं 5-5, 6-6 ट्रेड एक साथ टारगेट दे जाते हैं।
राइट सर।
सो इट इज पार्ट ऑफ ट्रेडिंग।
सर बहुत अच्छी जर्नी रही है एंड रियली क्या बोलूं मैं, बहुत आपके लेक्चर्स आज तक मैं देखता हूँ, मेरे दोस्त के पास है वो।
ओके।
तो 2016 या 17 का लेक्चर है जिसमें आपने वो कहा था कि सुरजीत कक्कर एंड आप लोग फ्रेंड्स थे, तो वो ना मैं मेरे माइंडसेट में है आज भी कि यू कैन डू इट, आई कैन डू इट, फ्रॉम कैटरिंग बिजनेस, राइट, फ्रॉम हियर। ये मेरी फीलिंग्स थी आपके साथ शेयर करनी। सो
प्रॉब्लम वाज नॉट विद द स्ट्रेटजी, प्रॉब्लम विद मी। माय थिंग वाज आई हैड लर्न सो मच इन टेक्निकल एनालिसिस, आई यूज्ड टू ट्राई एंड चैलेंज एवरी कंसेप्ट बीइंग टॉट देयर कि ये ऐसा नहीं हो सकता। मेरा माइंडसेट वैसा था, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट टुक मी टाइम, बट अदर गाइज हु आर न्यू दे पिक्ड अप मच फास्टर।
सर अब ऐसा हो गया ना कि आज स्ट्रैटेजी इज ए कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ एवरी कैंडल। आई नो कि व्हाट इज मदर बेबी एंड इवनिंग स्टार, हम लोग का वही ड्रॉप बेस रैली है, उसको मर्ज किया हुआ है सैम सेडन जी ने। तो दैट ये लोगों को समझ ही नहीं रहा है, इसको पढ़ने में इतना टाइम लगा सर मुझे, और नाउ आई एम वेरी एंजॉयिंग ऑल दिस रैली, ये चीजें।
So how much time do you put in every day now?
Sir, every day my schedule is like that. Every day, 2 hours I spend on my education. First, I watch every day the retake lectures, right? Lectures. Then I do my scanning work in the evening when it's 7 o'clock. I start doing my analysis for the forex market, and late evening, like after 10 o'clock, was done with my dinner. I come up onto the system and I take only a single one trade. The month of February, I'm planning to try to start with the London sessions also, because the London session also have a very good spike from 4:30 to 6 o'clock. I can get a good trade. If we go on 0.5 or 0.4, we can get a very good reward. We can take 3:1, 3:4, 4:1 ka trade very easily, and we can capture almost 200 point to 300 point more. As I'm getting a edge from Bank Nifty. तो इतना मूव मिल रहा है तो मैं मिनिमम $50 तो मिनिमम ले रहा हूँ सर एक ट्रेड में, आई क्लोज विद 1:1। So on a month I can going on a very big amount if I am, and I restricted myself to 12 good trade from 20 days। 20 डेज में से 12 ट्रेड अच्छे लाने, 8 ट्रेड स्टिल स्टॉप आउट है, और उसमें से कुछ ट्रेड जैकपॉट निकलने वाले जो ट्रेल होने वाले। so you are closing on, most probably you are closing on 100 plus to 500 USDs, right? Getting a good amount by investing 4,000 rupees, right? The question is that you're getting big, and when it comes to Indian market 3,000 डालोगे तो बैंक निफ्टी में यूं वाइप आउट हो जाएगा, एक झटके में थीटा गेन में खत्म हो गया पैसा। कैलकुलेशंस है दिमाग में।
स्ट्रेटजी वर्क्स रियली वेल, लिक्विडिटी बहुत अच्छी है वहां पे।
बहुत अच्छी सर, तो वो फायदा मुझे स्टॉक्स लाइक इंडाइसेस US30 एंड XA USD, so these are the thing। when I comes to bank nifty I am a very वीरेंद्र सहवाग who can love to hit sixes। आधे घंटे में टारगेट होना चाहिए 1 घंटे के अंदर। सो 1:1 या 1:2 लेके बुक करके निकल जाओ, मैं पूरे दिन के लिए नहीं आया हूँ वहां पे। सो दैट काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजी आई एम अप्लाइंग ओवर देयर एज ए डिमांड सप्लाई, एंड हियर आई एम अ वेरी गुड स्विंग ट्रेडर। आराम से जाएगा, धीरे धीरे ऊपर जाएगा, पैसे को बचाओ। पैसा ऑटोमेटिक 10 भी हो गया तो बैंक से ज्यादा मिल रहा है। दैट्स द ब्रेन आई एम यूजिंग ओवर हियर।
एफर्ट भी तो आना चाहिए ना खुद की तरफ से।
Sir, I put in myself 18 hours in front of the system. एक एक level नहीं आता था सर जब tool नहीं था, and that make us a very good train the eyes, the way you teaches that lecture line plot करो or still you are doing that thing, so you are so mechanical, so I'm not that big, I have to follow this thing still. और मैं second approach देता हूँ सर tool को, that my eyes and the tool are on the same pages. वो तो miss करेगा, मुझे वो zone चाहिए जिसमें narrow range है. So these are the things, sir.
Okay, Abid. Yeah, take care.
Yeah, sir. Thank you very much. I have taken lot of time yours.